Catch Rosie O'Donnell weekdays at 5 on TV 40.
Now, only on the weekend edition of Extra, he's 18. He's 19. He's 20.
No one has ever made a bigger impact on golf since Jack Nicklaus.
Tiger Woods, Andrew Jones, Kobe Bryant, proving you don't need experience to make it in big-time sports. Extra. It sounds like a healthier cigarette, no additives, but critics say it's the same old smoke.
It's the tobacco and the burning tobacco that has caused this problem.
Extra clears the air about the all-natural cigarette. Extra. It's Seinfeld's Soup Nazi versus the Soup Nutsy.
We all love soup.
It gets hot in the kitchen when these two recipes collide.
And we went over to the Soup Nutsy, and I
shut up, have a customer here.
Why New York isn't big enough for both of them. Extra. How would you like to get a checkup from this guy?
I'm going to medical school to become a doctor.
Not so fast. What the fitness guru has to go through before you can call him Richard Simmons, MD. Extra. There's Cody, Cassidy. Are Frank and Kathy Lee Gifford ready for number 3?
Let's see what I get for Christmas.
The child who's touched Kathy Lee's soul. It's the weekend before Halloween, and Extra's casting a spell with real-life witches.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Extra. I'm Brad Goode.
And I'm Libby Weaver. Thanks for joining us. We'll call them the young and the restless. Golfer Tiger Woods, Atlanta Brave Andrew Jones, and Los Angeles Laker Kobe Bryant. None of them are old enough to drink, but these Generation Xers are all performing like old pros. Tiger, Kobe, Andrew. 3 young superstars choosing fame on the field over success in school. Pro golf has 20-year-old Tiger Woods. Basketball has 18-year-old Kobe Bryant. And baseball has 19-year-old Andrew Jones. And the only books these students turned superstars will be worrying about are record books.
I'm really proud of myself.
And proud he should be. On opening night of the Fall Classic, Atlanta Braves outfielder Andrew Jones became the youngest player to hit 2 home runs in a World Series game. Andrew's teenage heroics put him in the spotlight with an increasing number of young superstars. Tiger Woods was swinging a golf club before he was 2.
He's been born and raised for this moment.
Sports Illustrated editor Jim Harry says Tiger was bred for success. In just 8 weeks, the rookie golf pro snagged a $40 million Nike endorsement deal and silenced the skeptics by winning 2 tournaments.
We're going to be set up for the rest of our lives. You can't beat that.
SI rewarded his heroics by making him this week's cover story.
No one has ever made a bigger impact on golf since Jack Nicklaus.
But psychiatrist Jonathan Rossman says instant teenage stardom can be emotionally harmful.
You've obviously seen the phenomenon of gymnasts or tennis stars or any kind of athlete being pushed too hard, and they're not ready for what their parents or their coaches want them to do.
Case in point, tennis star Jennifer Capriati. In a sport overrun with teenagers, Capriati had to overcome drug problems and now attempts a comeback, all at the tender age of 20. This week, fellow court queen Gabriella Sabatini quit the sport, throwing in her racket at the age of only 26. And consider pint-sized gold medal gymnast Dominique Moceanu, who is barely in her adolescence and yet carries around the pressure of multiple endorsement deals. Basketball prodigy Kobe Bryant skipped college because he wants the pressure.
I'll be able to deal with it.
Kobe first stepped into the spotlight when he took R&B singer Brandy to his high school prom. That light only got brighter when Kobe signed a $3.5 million contract with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Time to shoot hoops.
Genetics have something to do with Kobe's talents. His dad Joe played in the NBA during the 70s. Andrew honed his hitting on the island of Curacao, north of Venezuela. And Tiger owes a lot of his success to his father's tutelage. But in the end, Rossman says it's not the athlete's age, but their maturity that really matters.
If they're a well-rounded person, I don't think they're going to have too much of a problem.
Well, Well, Kobe and Tiger are millionaires. As for Andrew, he'll make about $100 grand this year, the major league minimum. He'll also earn substantial bonus money for playing in the World Series, and count on him getting a big contract after this season.
One thing's for sure, you will not see any of those athletes in cigarette ads. Next month is the Great American Smokeout, when those who light up are asked to put it out for a day. Now, even tobacco companies are trying to cater to the health conscious. Question is it just a smokescreen? It seems like a mission impossible for cigarette companies to sell their products these days. They're being sued, accused, and domestic sales are down 20% in the past 2 decades. But now there's a new plan to bring smokers back into the fold. All natural cigarettes.
If it was healthier, yeah, I'd definitely try it.
They taste kind of raw. It's got no taste. That's why, I just keep smoking the ones that have, the chemicals.
In an attempt to boost sagging sales of their Winston brand, R.J. Reynolds is testing a new cigarette blend in Florida. Its contents are free of the chemicals usually put in with tobacco for flavor and freshness, such as the commonly used propylene glycol, glycerin, and ammonia. Marketing Director Ned Leary explains.
It is made from 100% tobacco with no additives, no artificial ingredients. So what it delivers is simply 100% tobacco taste.
It sounds healthier, but what's not mentioned is that the new cigarettes still have all the natural and harmful nicotine as in regular cigarettes.
Smokers out there may get the impression that this is a more healthy cigarette, and because there are no additives. That's simply not the case.
Patrick Reynolds is an anti-smoking activist and, ironically, the grandson of R.J. Reynolds, the founder of the cigarette company. He became a no-smoking advocate after the death of his father and brother to emphysema. And he says the new marketing strategy is just deflecting attention from the substance that killed them.
It's the tobacco and the burning tobacco that has caused this problem. I don't think that they're any safer with the additives taken out, and they're just as addicting.
And Reynolds isn't the only one who seems skeptical.
If it's going to help them to sell more cigarettes, then they're going to try anything to do that.
There's lots of natural things in the world that will kill you, and cigarettes are one of them.
Leaving only smoking ashes.
Well, right now you can only get R.J. Reynolds special cigarettes in the state of Florida. The company is waiting to see how well they'll sell before making them available nationwide.
Well, Brad, another natural smokable has put Woody Harrelson on the wrong side of the law. It's time to get plugged in. 100% hemp. Prompted by Woody Harrelson's arrest, a hearing will be held this week to determine the constitutionality of Kentucky's marijuana laws. Back in June, Wild Man Woody was booked on misdemeanor charges in Beattyville, Kentucky for planting 4 hemp seeds, which the government classifies as marijuana. Had he planted 5, it would have been a felony. Harrelson is pushing to have hemp legalized for clothing and building materials. Reggie's new clothes. Green Bay Packers star Reggie White is launching his own clothing line on Monday. But instead of heading to New York, White asked high school kids in Wisconsin to come up with a clothing design and marketing strategy for the sportswear line. The students who come up with a winning design will get prizes and a chance to meet the football hero. Di Down Under. Princess Di is attending a charity fundraiser in Sydney, Australia this week for cardiac research. But who she's staying with will surely capture more headlines than why she's there. Extras Royals expert Elaine Lipworth says Diana will be staying with the family of Hasnat Khan, a 35-year-old Pakistani doctor who she's rumored to be romancing.
Well, hold on, dieters. Get ready for this. Richard Simmons is going back to school. The man who built a multi-million-dollar weight loss empire is ready to begin a new profession. Extra's Lauren Sanchez reports the fitness guru has his work cut out for him.
Doctor, give me the news.
There's Dr. Ruth, Dr. K, Dr. Dre, and even Dr. J. But would you believe Dr. Simmons?
I'm going to medical school to become a doctor. Do you know how to roast and peel a pepper? Baby! The first singing doctor, I may add.
That's right. At age 48, the man who built a weight loss empire now wants to make a career change, to become a general practitioner. Richard earned his Bachelor of Arts degree from Florida State University. Now he'll begin his quest to become a doctor by taking pre-med classes here at UCLA beginning in January. Richard will be studying biology, chemistry, and other sciences which are required before he can go to medical school.
For 25 years, I've been teaching people how to eat healthy, how to exercise. I've given them motivation. I'm ready to do something so different in my life and expand upon what I do now, but do it in a bigger way.
The 48-year-old fitness guru has helped millions of Americans lose weight, including Michael Habranko, who was hospitalized and nearly died from obesity.
Look how good you look.
Helping people help themselves is Simmons' passion. His fitness fortress includes workout videos, motivational seminars, and cookbooks, like his latest, Farewell to Fat.
I have hugged, kissed, and sweated with more overweight Americans than anyone in the United States. And I want to help out.
There's no doubt about Richard's bedside manner. Followers tell us he has a gift for understanding the human spirit.
I think that Richard is compassionate, I think that he's kind, and I think that he's honest, and I think those are so essential to being a good doctor.
He listens and he talks to people.
You can tell where he cares about people.
So when he's not being his kind, gentle self or out sweating to the oldies, the new studious Simmons will be exercising his brain.
Science and chemistry and calculus and anatomy.
Well, with Simmons' busy schedule, it will take him approximately 2 years before he's able to actually take the exam. After that, it's 4 years of medical school, a 1-year internship, and another 3 years of residency.
You may think Halloween is just trick or treat. To these women, it's the holiest night of the year.
We build altars to the dead and we offer food to their spirit. And it's our new year.
Up next, Extra shows you real-life witches and takes you inside their sacred ceremony. Extra. Roaring brush fires, just the latest hazard in Southern California. So why do the rich and famous live in such a danger zone?
It is scary, but it is just so beautiful living out there with nature.
Why some stars refuse to give up on the California dream. Extra. Plus, why the latest accessory craze is on the cuff. And 2 buttons or 3. Find out which suit is the best investment in Extra's Style Watch. Extra.
We'll be back.
You could take this for your stuffy nose, this for the cough, this for the aches and pains, or you could take Comtrex. Comtrex has all the medicine you need to relieve all your major cold symptoms. So why take all these when Comtrex does it all?
My hair was totally fried. Infusium made a difference like that.
Infusium 23 leave-in treatment corrects, restores, structurizes damaged hair. After one use, hair looks healthier.
It feels great.
Infusium 23, the leave-in you'll believe in.
What makes a Magnadoodle even more fun? Add 4 legs, a coloring desk, and blocks all in one. It's a 3-in-1 play center for Magnadoodle. Just one sturdy desk stores the whole kit and caboodle. Magnadoodle.
Well, I was tossing and turning all night.
Coming up, public humiliation. Is it an effective way to stop crime? Plus, the best buddies of Gabrielle Carteris. And we'll show you what Jan Brady's doing now.
This week, the Queen of Mean outdoes herself.
Look out, Carrie.
When she crashes their romantic weekend.
Are you looking for this negligee? You're nothing but an evil little lying slut.
She pushes her enemy to the breaking point.
I'm getting out of here. Gotta work fast.
And with some rearranging and some makeup.
She attacked me. That is not true.
She sets her up for a fall.
You're under arrest. Well, you gotta be kidding me.
Now I have Carrie where I want her. I tell you, it warms the heart.
Only on Days of Our Lives, NBC Daytime.
I was a family court judge for 15 years. Do I look like I have stupid written on my forehead? I've heard every story in the book. You're suing your own brother? Every day I deal with real cases. This is not a game show. This is a courtroom. Real people and real emotions. You're giving me palpitations, sir. Do the right thing. Sometimes a judge has to break a sweat. Let's go.
Judge Judy, she's ready to rule.
Weekday afternoons at 12:30 on TV 40.
know what that means.
That's right.
Halloween arrives Thursday, and you'll probably see plenty of make-believe witches. Now get ready to see the real thing.
That's right. There are thousands of self-proclaimed witches in America, and we discovered they're nothing like you'd expect.
I'll get you, my pretty.
The green-skinned Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz. The three haggard witches in Hocus Pocus. And the ugly wart-nosed witch masks that will be everywhere come Halloween. These are our images of witches.
Is this me? I don't think so.
24-year-old Tiffany is a witch, and she is none of those things.
By fire and air, I charge the east.
She is one of the thousands of practicing witches in the United States. They meet in small covens like this one in Southern California to show their love for the environment.
May all the tools upon this altar be purified in the names of the goddess and God.
Witches' rituals take place in sacred circles involving meditation and magical tools. They see the divine in everything and honor a variety of gods and goddesses. Their religion revolves around the cycle of nature, with many rituals occurring at new and full moons. Witches incorporate magic into their beliefs, but they do not perform sacrifices or worship Satan.
People do things in innocence, not even knowing what they're doing.
We showed Pastor Timothy Davis of the Church on the Way, a Pentecostal congregation in Van Nuys, California, a tape of these witch rituals. He says witchcraft can lead people on the road to Satanism.
That in the beginning it comes across as something very subtle and very sweet, you know, being kind to human nature and being kind to the earth and people around you. And that just begins to get the hook in.
Hail Aradia, goddess of the east.
Marcia Smith Shaw is the high priestess of Tiffany's Coven and takes issue with people like Pastor Davis. She's trying to change that negative stereotype, which goes all the way back to the Salem witch trials.
Once people find out more about us and find out the truth, the tolerance will definitely take over.
Marcia says Halloween means a lot more than trick-or-treating to witches. It's their holiest day of the year.
Blessed day.
We build altars to the dead, and we offer food to their spirit, and it's our new year. So Hallows itself is very sacred, and we take it very seriously.
But Halloween can also be a trying time for witches because of how the rest of society views them.
Most witches have a really good sense of humor about this kind of thing, and we recognize it as a cultural stereotype. But we would like to see this kind of caricature of who we are kind of fade into nothingness.
Blessed be thou creature of water.
Marcia's husband would like to see the myth that all witches are women disappear. Raised Jewish and bar mitzvahed at age 13, Michael Shaw became a practicing pagan in 1983.
A witch is a witch is a witch. It's non-gender specific. It's male or female. It is. Warlock, literally translated, means oath breaker. And to call someone a warlock, you're calling them a liar.
Still, Tiffany is happy about her decision to become a witch and says it hasn't hurt her life in any way, including her love life.
Guys react the same way guys react to, you know, most anything you tell them on a first date, so it's not really an issue.
Well, dating may not be an issue for Tiffany, but that mask still is.
I'd say for the most part, witches look more like you and me instead of this. There you go. Great. Get it away from me.
Well, believe it or not, some images we associate with witches are actually based in fact. Now, brooms, for instance, represent the union of man and woman, with the bristles being the feminine, and, it makes sense, the staff the masculine.
Okay. Well, brooms might work for witches, but if you want a fashionable accessory this fall, you better arm yourself. This weekend Style Watch shows you how jewelry is banding together for a polished... The cuff look, that is.
Women are looking for statement jewelry.
Whether shiny in silver or gorgeous in gold, Elle Magazine's Ellen Chestnut says these funky C-shaped bracelets known as cuffs are just the thing for fall and spring.
People are ready in terms of accessories and fashion to be getting bolder and to experiment a little bit.
Go wild with purple or pretty with pearls, but use your imagination, because whatever the style, off-the-cuff beauty is as much in the wearing as it is in the jewelry itself. Try two at a time, or lots in a line, or wear one high on the arm for a snug, sexy fit. But be prepared, uncuff your wallet. Designer cuffs start around $200 and can run as high as $10,000. Guys, button up if you want to be in fashion this fall.
The one I have on as an example is what we call a 6-on-2. It's the most classic.
J. Stanley Tucker of Saks Fifth Avenue showed us some of the latest styles and jackets and explained all those numbers.
This is what we're talking about with the 6-on-2. There's 6 buttons, as you can count, and 2 to button.
Stay safe with a 2-button or take a chance on a double-breasted 6-on-3 if you want your jacket to keep you looking hot.
I'm gonna be a supermodel.
Fashion forward. You saw it in the movie Clueless. Cher knew the tricks. Now the model wardrobe is yours for a click. Welcome to Stylefront, the worldwide website dedicated to covering every facet of the fashion industry.
We really want to establish Stylefront as a site of reference for fashion.
Creators say everything you see on the runways of Paris, from top models and designer clothes to all the latest fashion shows, are now as close as the nearest computer.
This place will be really a meeting place for people working in the fashion industry.
Just haul your laptop into your closet and punch up www.stylefront.com. And that's this weekend's Style Watch. Well, you will have to have a computer to access Stylefront, but you won't have to speak English. It's also available in French and Japanese.
Gabrielle Carteris left 90210 behind. Now she's spending time with some new friends.
Best Buddies is really about just bringing people together and learning.
Coming up, the program that pairs special people with special friends. Seinfeld made the soup Nazi famous. Now get ready for the soup Nazi.
No soup for you.
He's bringing his special brew to a neighborhood near you.
Don't touch that dial.
We're going one-on-one with the incredible Jane Fonda.
Is this your best time? I'm happier than I've ever been.
From her famous family and Academy Award-winning career.
Is there a role that would take this superstar back to the big screen? Don't miss Hollywood.
To her controversial activism and exercise obsession.
It's not good to do anything in excess.
Do you ever get Ted in his little shorts and T-shirt out there doing the Feel the Burn?
I get Ted in his shorts and T-shirt, but not feeling the burn.
A special hour with Jane Fonda. Next, Leeza.
Monday morning at 10 on TV 40.
Their crimes are outrageous.
That's her. That's the woman I robbed.
Don't miss America's Dumbest Criminals.
Saturday nights at 11 on TV 40.
AT&T announces the simplest calling plan ever on calls from home. No time limits, no guesswork, no funny business. Just 15 cents per minute. Anytime, to anybody, anywhere in the U.S. Introducing the AT&T One Rate Plan. It's the simplest calling plan since tin cans and a string. 15 cents, no restrictions, no games. The AT&T One Rate Plan.
The candidate's plane already left.
Who am I supposed to interview?
Get the guy who cleaned the plane.
Him?
And we're rolling.
We're here with a source very close to the candidate. Sir,
You were on that plane? Yeah.
did you see the candidate?
Yeah.
Did he say anything?
Well, he handed me something.
Some documents?
Cheesecake box.
Cheesecake.
New Sara Lee reduced fat cheesecake.
You signed my cheesecake? You signed Ernie's coffee cake.
From the campaign trail, where the candidate is just now tasting the sweet smell of victory. I'm Russ DeWitt.
It began just 4 years ago. Today, the GM MasterCard proudly announces that GM card earnings have helped to buy or lease 1 million new GM cars and trucks. The GM card, today's financial vehicle. Your key is waiting for you.
Gabrielle Gabrielle Carteris was part of a very close group of friends on Beverly Hills 90210.
Well, now the actress is playing matchmaker to bring other people together. Each week, Extra shows you celebrities making a difference. And Gabrielle's efforts are this weekend's Cause Celeb. Gabrielle Carteris is offering her time, her money, and most importantly, her heart to disabled young people.
I happen to believe that youth are our future. I really believe that. Sounds corny, but it's true. And so I think that they need the investment of each one of us.
The former talk show host and co-star of Beverly Hills 90210 has invested herself into a charitable program called Best Buddies.
Best Buddies is really about just bringing people together and learning.
The program integrates mentally disabled people into everyday life through one-on-one friendships with others.
Have you guys ever done this before?
At Planet Paint, Gabrielle's paint-it-yourself ceramic store in Brentwood, California, she donates 5% of the store's profits to charities like Best Buddies and hosts painting parties like this one to people with mental retardation.
What color should I put on here, you guys?
The 35-year-old actress has been working with Best Buddies for 4 years now. She lends her celebrity name to the charity to generate awareness about the program, but says you don't have to be a star to care.
You don't have to be in the public's eye to want to go and help and be part of the world.
Gabrielle says what's truly special about the Buddy program is the chance to help people realize mental handicaps make someone special, not different.
Best Buddies is about taking people who maybe in the past have really been isolated because they're different, because maybe they are retarded, and the idea that but just being different, they still have so much to offer.
And even though Gabrielle is busy filming TV movies and raising her 2.5-year-old daughter, Kelsey, she says she'll always make time for her best buddies.
Look, there's so much time in the world, you do as much as you can, and you don't count the hours, you just thank God for the moments.
And that's this weekend's Cause Celeb. Here's some extra info on Gabrielle. She majored in theater and psychology at Sarah Lawrence College. One of her first acting jobs was on the soap opera Another World, and she's married to stockbroker Charles Isaacs.
Jane Seymour's home barely survived the raging fires around Los Angeles.
Flames just came straight up.
With fires, floods, and quakes, why some stars now say they've had enough of the California dream. She's now an up-and-coming painter, but this artist is best known as an actress on one of TV's favorite shows.
I think it's because it's never been off the air, I guess, and people can identify with it still.
Now Extra catches up with Eve Plum from the Brady Bunch. Hit records and cheering fans, but one rock and roller gave it all up for a little peace and quiet.
Pan wide. I mean, look at this. The most glorious place that I can think of to be in.
Coming up, why one popular band member got out of music's fast lane.
Wait till you see what's next.
Vanessa meets an African prince.
I love your accent. Swedish, yeah?
He wants her to be his princess.
Does this mean I may have your hand?
It's better, because that's the only way you're going to get that rock back, bro.
But Mark thinks the guy's a con artist.
Where did you get a crazy idea like that? That would be me, the Black Brian Gumble.
And he has a plan to prove it.
Before the night is over, Vanessa's going to give old Prince alka-sauce to the boot.
On the next Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Monday at 6 on TV 40.
A better life for all our children is the American dream. But right now, 1 in 5 American children face a troubling, uncertain future. They live in brutal poverty. Bullets ricochet on their streets. They go hungry, fall ill, and even die from preventable diseases. These are our children, suffering right here in our own backyard.
I don't think any child on earth should do without. But this is where I live. We've got to help the kids that need us here in the United States.
We want to help them, but where do we begin?
I wish I knew a major organization that I could call on the phone and say, here's my contribution, take it, and do whatever you got to do to help the poor kids in this country.
Call us. Pick up the phone and say you want to be a member of the Save the Children Home Team USA. Developed by Save the Children, one of the world's leading child assistance agencies, Home Team USA is a cost-effective way for all of us to join together and help our poor kids eat better, stay healthy, and succeed in school.
how much would I give to help the poor kids in this country? I'm really trying to watch my spending, but our kids are our future. I'd give $10 a month if I was really sure my money would make a difference.
When you join the home team, your monthly gift creates positive, lasting change in American children's lives. And you'll get proof. Every month, you'll receive news of how your dollars are making a difference and the success stories you've helped create.
Our kids need our help now. I'm going to join the home team and give it to them.
I just called Save the Children. And I said, sign me up for the Home Team USA.
Join the Home Team USA.
It's not politically correct. Chain gangs and humiliating signs. Is this any way to fight crime?
Embarrassing someone who isn't prone to feel embarrassed is not going to work.
Does public punishment really deter criminals? Extra puts the issue in focus. Extra. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Get out of here.
It's an all-out war as the soup Nazi made famous by Seinfeld gets some competition from the soup Nazi. Extra. Plus, beautiful scenery from Hawaii. The state's top swimsuit models heat things up at the hot lava calendar shoot. It's all coming up on Extra.
Welcome back to Extra. Southern California is bracing for the next round of firestorms this weekend, still recovering from Mother Nature's earlier fury.
And you know, with all the problems, you may wonder, why would anyone want to live here, especially the rich and famous? And while some stars are choosing to leave, most continue to believe in the California dream. Earthquakes, floods, and most recently, wildfires. These are the images a lot of people have of Southern California, where even the stars can't escape Mother Nature's fury.
Well, it was really terrifying, and you couldn't breathe. The smoke was terrible, and this is when it was about 100 yards away.
Jane Seymour told me how her Malibu home was threatened in this week's firestorm. Home video captures Jane's husband, James Keach, and his companions battling the encroaching blaze.
It was like standing in a fireplace and having billows blown, and all the embers surrounding you and just coming over you and hitting, and you could see it just sprinkling and sparkling the trees like Christmas lights.
The near torching of Seymour's home is the type of event that has caused other stars to find homes out of L.A. Last year, stars like Julia Roberts, Bruce and Demi, Bette Midler, Steven Spielberg, and his wife Kate Capshaw were choosing to take homes in New York City. Writer Lisa Birnbach chronicled this exodus for New York Magazine.
The earthquake combined with other apocalyptic problems that LA has, like floods, like fires, the riots after Rodney King's trial, that left people feeling very uneasy.
But while New York City may not have earthquakes and other calamities, Anita Bush of Daily Variety notes it also doesn't have Hollywood.
People have really tried to move the industry out of Hollywood in bits and pieces. There was a push for Florida for some time, but I can't imagine, and also New York, but I can't imagine the industry leaving Southern California. It's ingrained.
Bush says the stars are willing to live here at least part of the time for the work, but other diehards stay for the weather, which is usually gorgeous.
It's always sunny, it never rains, you know the song.
It never rains in California. As for people like Jane Seymour and husband James Keach, that's enough reason to put up with the occasional inferno.
I love California. I mean, look how beautiful it is here where we're working.
Well, apparently a lot of people agree with Jane. Despite all its problems, California's overall population is booming, though it should be noted the one region losing people is the Los Angeles area. It's hard to tell yet on the freeways, however.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, Brad, if you live in New York, you've probably heard of the so-called soup Nazi, made famous on Seinfeld. But now the eccentric chef is facing some heated competition, and it's ignited an all-out battle for soup supremacy.
No soup for you!
He serves hot soup with a rude attitude, the unforgettable soup Nazi.
Who wants soup?
Now, what started as a funny character in an episode of Seinfeld
No soup for you!
has inspired what could become the Starbucks of soup.
We all love soup.
Pak Nelwani is one of the owners of Soup Nazi, a New York soup store whose name is a takeoff of Seinfeld's Soup Nazi. The name recognition has helped. Business is booming, and they're thinking of starting a national chain with perhaps as many as 500 locations. There are a couple of problems, though.
We went into the business to be pleasant and nice.
But no matter how nice they want to be, many of their customers want to be abused, just like the characters on Seinfeld. So they've obliged.
You gotta keep the line moving.
People seem to love the soup, along with the abuse, even at the price of $6.50 to $7.50 for a 12-ounce cup, along with bread and fruit.
It's so good, their soup. I really enjoy it.
I certainly think it will succeed.
But trouble is stirring in Soupland in the name of Al Yaganov. Al's the temperamental owner of the International Soup Kitchen in New York. Seinfeld's Soup Nazi character was based on him. He didn't appreciate the Soup Nazi shingle in the first place and is seemingly steaming about the new Soup Nazi, as we found out when we brought him some soup.
We went over to the Soup Nazi, and
Shut up, I have a customer here.
A battle royale is bubbling, and Yagana is throwing down the gauntlet.
Get out of here.
And the soup.
Get out of here.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And the fight's gone national. In a recent U.S. News and World Report article, Yagana says that Soup Nazi, quote, copies me. I don't think anybody on the whole planet can copy me. It's a statement Soup Nazi chef Fuad doesn't appreciate.
He says that he needs, he puts 280 ingredients in his soup. I don't know if he's making a soup or a rocket.
The Soup Nazi's owners say they've tried to get Al Yagana to join as a partner in Soup Nazi, but Al said no thanks. Perhaps not in those exact words. Now a soup rivalry may divide Manhattan. And if the Soup Nazi's Pak Nelwani dares to venture into the International Soup Kitchen, he knows what he'll say if Al Yagana says, no soup for you.
Thanks, I have my own.
Well, Soup Nazi stores are now open only in New York, but the company plans to begin expansion to Chicago, Boston, Atlanta, and other cities in the next year.
Her crime, talking back to a school nurse. Her punishment, counting cars in the street. All over the country, public humiliation is being used against lawbreakers. But does it really work? Extra puts the issue in focus. Extra. And Kathy Lee Gifford's Christmas wish.
I would love one more child.
Find out about Kathy Lee and Frank's family plan in our Celebrity Traffic Report. Extra.
Stay tuned.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, relax. It's not broken.
Does it hurt?
No, the doctor gave me Tylenol. Extra strength.
Tylenol, the hospital's choice.
Something cost